Ready, set, go! The home of car racing in St. Lucia at the old Beanfield World War II military base in Vieux-Fort is making way for the terminal UWP government's version of the Hewannorra International Airport redevelopment project. The new site of the revamped airport will subsume the area referred to locally as the Caca Beff, making the old runway unavailable for drag racing motorsports enthusiasts. Prime Minister Alan Chasney, who campaigned in 2016 on delivering a world-class racecourse for automobiles, claims the days of car races on the Caca Beff are over.
The length of the Caca Beff is not being touched at all, but more than likely will not be usable because now that's becoming part of the airport. So the fuel storage facility is actually going adjacent to where the industrial estate is. So, the days for racing at that location, sadly, are over, and we are been working with the association to identify a new piece of land.
The government leader claims that following consultations, the motorsports fraternity had given the government the green light to proceed with its decision. The Prime Minister says the plan is to build a dedicated auto racing facility.
They've been looking at lands in Dennery, so lands have already been identified. So we're actually doing the design and working out what the costings will be.
And what does the race car community make of the fate of their beloved track? Host of Radio 100's Drive By and car enthusiast Russell Lake says the demise of the Caca Beff is not lost on auto racing aficionados.
I've seen regional car enthusiasts and people with their whole racing team actually lie down on the concrete and roll all over it, because they can see that this is one of the fastest tracks in the Caribbean. However, this year, I called a meeting on Russell's rooftop for car enthusiasts, and the Honorable Guy Joseph attended that meeting in the evening, and he articulated exactly what we had known for some time, that the Caca Beff was no longer, ought not to be considered as to be used for car racing because it will be absorbed into the international airport's expansion. In fact, about a week later, Honorable Guy Joseph took a party of car enthusiasts to a piece of property in Dennery, actually, as one of the possible sites where the government could consider at some point in time creating an actual facility there.
Lake notes that given the current pandemic crisis, he is not lobbying for a racetrack, but believes when the economy rebounds, the sporting community can expect a top-notch structure to boost sports tourism.
When you have a motorsport facility in which you can have drag racing, you can have circuit racing, you can have uphill climb, you can even put in the motorcyclists and the Motor X, etc. An actual motorsport facility is what I am looking at now, and not just to pay lip service to put in a little quarter-mile drag strip. And no. I think if you're taking away the Caca Beff, give us something pristine, something that can be commercially viable, and have sports tourism to be at the head. We know how much money is made when there are regional events in Vieux-Fort.
The island's love affair with speedsters, roadsters, and sports cars and bikes spans decades, with even regional fast car lovers describing the former Vieux-Fort base as one of the best locations in the region. Now, racers and historians can only reminisce as the Caca Beff makes way for a new airport and a proposed Dennery auto race track. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.